From hobby farmers to weekend gardeners and everyone in between, Tractor Supply trusts 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to make shopping more personal. Together, we're connecting over 2,200 stores with 5G business internet and powering AI so team members can match shoppers with products faster.
You're all set.
This is enriching customer experience. This is Tractor Supply with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
I'm Peter Schrager, host of Good Morning Football on the NFL Network and the Season with Peter Schrager podcast. Whether you're ordering wings for the game or you're whipping up a 7-layer dip or you're ordering a pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizzas to buy one, get one wings to whatever it is you want, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats is the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply, and see the app for details.
First off, I'd like to congratulate Darius Slayton for the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. It's a pretty cool honor. He's a great teammate, great role model. Obviously, the stuff he does in the community is pretty special, so I know I cast my vote today. I hope he wins it.
For a young guy like Tyrone Tracy, his last 5 weeks, what's sort of the next step for him in his development? You know, what's the next jump for him to make?
Yeah, keep on growing. Keep on growing, keep on learning. Every single opportunity is another day for growth. And I think for him specifically, it's just the little small details. So as you become a pro and as you play longer in this league, those details start to add up, and now you can bank some more experiences for yourself. So I think for him, he's doing a lot of learning, a lot of growing, and he'll continue to get better. And I know Coach Thomas does a great job with him and really kind of reeling him in and kind of bring him back to the basics and detailing up all those fundamentals.
What did you see
I was going to ask the same thing.
What did you see from Drew on Sunday?
Drew, yeah. So Drew, I think overall, I thought Drew did a nice job. I think distributing the ball, using his legs, getting up and out of the pocket, where he did some nice things outside the pocket, really good. Obviously, the 2 turnovers were 2 things that are tough. So I think, again, another experience for him, another opportunity in the offense, and then a full week of practice, I think will really benefit him.
I'm curious.
You being a former quarterback, what does a full week of practice do for a QB versus, just the 2 walkthroughs last week?
Yeah, it certainly is different. You get more time to kind of ask and answer, get a bunch of questions answered. You're confirming some of the tape, and you get a feel for more of the overall game plan, I'd say, just because you have more time, versus a condensed where it's kind of maybe it's pulled from a lot of the previous week, and you're getting in tune to different cadences, and you're on the road now, so you're talking about salad count and all the different pressures. Everything's more condensed, so it's just more of a prep, more kind of a cram session, so to speak. With a full week, you get everything. You get to kind of sit back and really absorb it. So Drew, I think it's just again a good opportunity for Drew, and he'll take full advantage of it.
What about the timing of just throwing to some of these guys? He probably hadn't thrown to some of these guys since August.
Yeah. That's you try to catch up on that, and it's hard when it's a bunch of walkthroughs, but you just talk through it in the meetings. And then this full week, you get that benefit of being able to do that not only in individual periods, but during defensive periods. You kind of go to a different field. You can work on the timing, hit a couple of routes that are primary in the game plan, and you can spend more time for sure.
I'm curious from a quarterback perspective on the interception for a touchdown. Obviously, there's probably multiple things there. The running back was knocked backwards, so that maybe the spacing is off, the timing is off. But from a quarterback perspective, what do you want your quarterback to do in that situation? How could he avoid that? Obviously, it's a pretty good play the guy made.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for Drew, and we've talked about it. We got it corrected. Football is so fluid, so it's not always how you plan it. You got to be able to adjust quickly. So, I think what happened, there was a pressure. The back tried to bluff him. He's looking to try to get the ball up and over the top of it. Guy makes a play on the ball, tips it up in the air. He catches it. He made a great play. We just get back, recoup, and get back on it. But from the quarterback position, yeah, you're looking at it, and when you evaluate it, we're telling Drew, hey, if you can just lift it up a little bit higher, kind of just free throw it over the top of him, and then you got an opportunity. So, Drew knows that. It was a bang play, and the guy made a nice play on it. But yeah, that's kind of the fundamentals we talk about.
with Slayton getting them in the year nomination, just kind of what has he meant just as a leader in that receiving room? Obviously, Malik's had such a great year, but just what has he meant just being like a mentor to him and kind of having stability with the quarterbacks obviously changing?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's been as consistent as a guy in that room, really playing all three positions. A slot, he's playing outside, both sides, X and Z, helps guys get lined up. And then in the meeting rooms, he's one of those guys that you can lean to and has a bunch of experiences on getting off certain coverages. He's played a lot of defensive backs, so he understands how to attack those guys, and just being a resource for the young guys in the room. And then as an offense, he's a veteran guy that you lean to who's played in these games before, and has a pulse of what the offense is feeling like and the receiving room. So
how does the tight end room change without Theo, as far as how you guys might use the tight end?
Yeah, just next man up. And Bellinger's been here; he knows the system well. He'll step into that role. Obviously, Coach Kelly does a great job getting all those guys in. We got new guys with Dulcich in the room now, and getting him kind of caught up a little bit. So things are progressing really well. We like where that room's at.
Speaking of next man up, I mean, Evan is kind of iffy this week. Jermaine's not going to play. I mean, I guess Chris and Josh become tackles. I mean, how do you, left side, right side, how do you plan that?
Yeah, well, it's still early in the week, so we'll work through that. But those are definitely the discussions we'll have on kind of who's where as we get closer to the game.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings. Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Get even more savings this holiday season by becoming a My Lowe's Rewards member. Don't miss new member deals dropping every week, like $15 off a purchase of $50 or more on select Bounty, Charmin, and Puffs paper products. Plus, get free standard shipping with Silver Key status. Just one more way, Lowe's is here to help you shop, save, and enjoy the holidays. Join for free today. My Lowe's Rewards program, subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details, subject to change, exclusions, and more terms apply. Visit Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details.